HookAgency.com. Smart contractors hire specialized team. Rank high on Google, hook better leads. HookAgency.com.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? I am in a hotel in Albany, New York. The weather got me kind of held back from getting back to my family. But I had a decent time getting a little bit of work done and stuff like that. And I'm excited to talk with you about this HVAC website that I'll be auditing today. It's Method Air HVAC looks like they're out of Victoria, British Columbia. And yeah, we'll get right into it. Present the screen. Present. Boom. All right, so I'll do my first reaction here, and then we'll start talking through the winning website formula and our 20 key points. But my initial reaction, I like the focus on the customer in the background, and I like the immediate bullet points, and I like the book a free estimate right away and the phone number right away. So this is kind of a okay section. Feels a little focused on you in a kind of like, hey, this is why we're cool kind of thing, but not in a negative way. What's new in HVAC today? Looks like we only have 11 reviews, so this must be an early company. All right, and then we got like these trust factor type things all the way at the end. I am not sure necessarily. I mean, they're good, but is there a way that we could potentially put them up sooner? I guess that is kind of what I'm looking at here. All right, let's see. Up to 11K in rebates are still available to make the clean energy switch. I always kind of like these little alert bars, but they're like, it's a very good spot. So you want to keep your best messaging right there. All right, we'll go into our audit, but my initial reaction is strong top section and weak overall website. Just feels early, like an early company's website, but there's nothing really wrong with it per se. It just feels kind of unbuilt out, if I had to guess, just based on the reviews and stuff like that. Early company. But that's just my guess. Don't know a ton about Method Air. All right, so the first point on our winning website formula is a big call to action right away. Do we get that? Boom, book a free estimate. I try to add a little bit more nuanced things to every single one of these. One thing is that this hover state should probably emphasize that button. So if I hover over that button, it shouldn't get less there shouldn't be less contrast, which is what it is right now. It should be actually probably deepen that green and then somehow make it feel like I'm hovering. This feels like essentially it changes the button style entirely, right? So that's just kind of a little bit deeper question there. But yes, you get big call to action right away. Friendly customer focus headlines. Winter is coming. We got a little bit of that meme vibe. Unfortunately, we are kind of in the middle of winter, so this is a little bit out of date. Just a little dusty here on the headline. And we've got the very focused on us, which I do like this image and I do like this headline, but it's kind of in line with our winning website formula. We're saying you should be focused on the customer. This one's focused on you as well, even though it is cute. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Now this is a little bit more like focused on the customer. This is a little bit more focused on you. No offense, like a homeowner doesn't really care that much about what's new in HVAC today, but they might care, how can we solve your HVAC problems? These are some common HVAC problems or something like that. I would say 90% of these headlines are focused on you, though this is nice. So I can't give you friendly customer focused headlines because this one headline is customer focused, but the rest of them are very focused on you. Smiling customers. So this is kind of I do like this, by the way. I really do like this image of this person experiencing a problem, which is that she's cold, right? So I actually really love this image. Even though she's not smiling, I feel like it could kind of speak to the vision. Although I think like you want to help them imagine a solution. So let's imagine this creates kind of a negative image in our mind. We want to actually resolve that image and then have examples. So a good opportunity right away here would be to have a section with testimonials right underneath this that say, we love our customers and they love us too, or you're going to love the way we solve your heating and air conditioning problems or something like that. And then there's images of smiling customers and 5-star review, like a 5-star icon, and then a Google logo of where it was left for third-party credibility. I think that would be an opportunity to kind of resolve this negative image in their mind of them cold to a positive image of them, in a very comfortable position. So just kind of giving you my thoughts on how to do that well. Yep. So I'm not going to give you smiling customers. The next one is visual reviews and videos. I don't see any. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I just missed this. So visual reviews and videos. This is visual reviews. The one thing also that I would improve potentially on this, so this could be moved up. And then the other thing is that I would get a video somewhere of like the still image is a smiling customer. And then when you go into, basically, this is my thing. If for 2024, if you do not have a video testimonial right away on your website, I strongly recommend it. So that would be one thing you could do for your marketing in 2024. And you don't have to have it crazy professional, but I would say, yes, the more professional, the more authentic, the better. No stretching or distorted images. Let's check that. Yep, it looks like everything looks good on mobile. Everything looks pretty good on mobile, guys. So I like the way that this breaks down. It's very simple, comfy, looking good. Mobile friendly, no stretching or distorted images. Not getting distracted by too many offers. Now, there was a pop-up down here when I first went on this website. We got a chat, we got to book a free estimate, we got a call, and rebates. But I think it's done in such a way that there's the emphasis on the right thing, which is the main call to action, and the other things are not distracting from it. So there's nothing wrong with having more than one offer, but there should be clear emphasis on one, which I would say book a free estimate seems to be your top one. And I think that that's good. So I'm going to give you that one, 7. 8 is clarity on exactly what you offer right away. Winter is coming. Let us help you save on energy usage. Stay cozy year-round. Reduce your carbon footprint. And then right away, before you even scroll, expert HVAC service and installation. Method Air, heating, cooling, and peace of mind. Okay, so I think you really did nail this one. Why is this company different? Bullet points or feature differentiating features. So these are value propositions, but they're not necessarily unique to your company. So, okay, is this friendly and reliable service technicians. That one could be a differentiating feature. Systematic or established procedures. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. I'm going to give this to you because I think that that's what the intention is here. I think you could make these headlines a little bit more punchy and a little bit more unique to stick out, but I think that overall you are creating featured, differentiating, unique sales propositions, basically. Trust factors feel clean or branded. Now, the problem I have with your trust factors, quote unquote, is that they are way down here. One, the reviews, and two, partners, which even just having badges, even if I don't know what these are, kind of does give credibility. And that's kind of the principle behind trust factors. However, I don't know any of these, and maybe your ideal customers do, probably do, some of them, one or two, but I think like just you could get a little bit more, one, they should be higher on the page. So I'm going to give this one to you, but I think your trust factors and your reviews should be higher on the page because most people, if you did I've done a lot of heat mapping of websites, they don't get down here. That's why you want to have stuff up top. So I would have potentially like maybe a little bit more slim reviews and trust factors section, or just have trust factors right here. They do feel clean and branded though, or branded. They feel clean. Let's see, interior pages have a call to action at the end of the page. So I'm going to try to look at the different. Okay, so we do not have like clear call to actions. And then the other thing, so no clear call to actions at the end of these pages. There is here, but then most of these pages do not have clear call to action. So if they read this page and they're ready to take action, what do? So that's why you have a clear call to action button and section at the end of these pages. Socially connected and active on social platforms. If I click through this Facebook profile, where are we at? How are we posting? 15 hours ago. Boom. Memes. Behind the scenes. 3 days ago, 5 days ago, all this stuff, right? So good job. I appreciate what you're doing on social. I understand that it's hard to stay hustling and hard to stay on top of all this, but you're doing memes, you're doing behind the scenes, and you're doing positive, pleasant. HVAC guys are just air plumbers. Yes. That is amazing. All right. Let's get back to the website. But yeah, you got socially connected and active on social platforms. How about Google reviews? Where are we at? Method Air. Korea. Yeah, 11 reviews. So that could use work. I'd suggest getting quickly as possible, getting up to 30 plus reviews and staying at 4.5 stars or greater. Your Google business profile. Just maybe go back there and make sure everything's filled out comprehensively. You can also ask questions to yourself from a different profile. I think you should add business hours. I think you should add everything. You should connect your social profiles. You should do at least one update a month on here just to keep it fresh. So I strongly recommend that. Upward graph on traffic and keywords. All right, let's get to a little bit of SEO stuff here. Right. I go to Ahrefs, Ahrefs to look this up. I personally like the legacy tools, but either will work. And then I kind of spread it out to 1 year and see how it looks. So 36 keywords. I would say, even though there is a little bit of an upward graph, and I know that this is because you're a new business, this is probably nothing to write home about. So opportunity there to increase the amount of keywords. We can see what keywords you're ranking for. Are there any good ones? HVAC, Victoria. Wow, that market looks like it might, pretty new. So that market looks like you could probably, if we're at 18th, I think you could do some damage if you tried. So follow along on my live series on how to do SEO yourself on YouTube if you don't have a budget for Hook Agency or another SEO company, because I'm showing you exactly how to do SEO from scratch on that YouTube channel. And there's a playlist on our YouTube that's essentially DIY home services SEO from scratch. We're showing you everything we do, or everything I would do and recommend. Comments. I'm going to bring in a couple comments. Cynthia McQuaid, I laugh every time I see you. I'm thinking you're the Tim Brown I know. Anyway, cool that you have the side gig. Great skill. Thank you, Cynthia on LinkedIn. All right. Donita Parmley says on LinkedIn, says, I love this. My first time watching. Thank you so much. And if this is useful to you guys, whether you join for 5 minutes or you join for the full half hour, please comment, like, subscribe. It does help us in the algorithm, but it also helps more people like you see this that might be able to improve their HVAC or home services website. And we are doing this every week on Saturday usually. So I'll see you guys here every single time. I've got a few more things to go over on this SEO stuff. All right. So I'm going to have to count this actually on upward traffic and links, because I thought that it wasn't good, but because these keywords are good, I'm going to give it to you. Five links over a 12 URL rating. So if I go to on Ahrefs, I can check this by going to the legacy overview. You could probably do it on the regular overview too. I look at the links. I'm sorting by UR, which is the strength of the target page's backlink profile on a 100-point logarithmic scale. You got a 12. And then the next best one is from Better Homes BC, and you've got a 7. And hey, you got a link from Hook Agency. This one's only a 1.1. I'm sure it will get better over time. How to get HVAC customers. That is so funny that we already linked to you. Great. So you got 3 okay links, which helps. And what we would like is 5 links over a 12 URL rating. 5 links. So that's the goal. Content going out on a regular basis. So I did see you have a blog. So let's take a look at how often that's being updated. January 6th. It's recent. September 15th. So you didn't blog for 3 months in a row. I would say you're kind of checking the box for looking like you're open for business on blogging, but you're not going to necessarily get any crazy amounts of traffic from this. So I would say at least blogging a couple times a month is a goal. How about location landing pages? I can tell that you do not have those. Also service page landing pages. So that is opportunity where you could actually make landing pages for each of these, repair, installation, maintenance plans. See if you do actually. Okay, you do have a landing page for this, but this isn't 500 plus words. So I would build this out a little bit more. I would make sure that each of these service pages have a full page about it. $500 words is the goal on those, and then interlinking to the different service pages. I would say there's opportunity there. So as much as I will always talk about links on the SEO stuff, like links from other websites back to yours, I highly recommend getting really good at linking to your pages and posts within your website. So Your service pages should be linking to your location pages. Your location pages should be linking to your blogs. And if you get really good about doing interlinking through your website, that is really good for SEO too. So it's a pretty overlooked thing on the linking side, even though it's internal. So I just want to recommend you guys spend some time on that. Wherever you're at on SEO, spend some time on interlinking to your different pages inside your website. And so what did we get here as a score? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 20. So we got a 45%. So I would say Method Air, for an early business, you're doing really good things. Congratulations. And as your time goes on here, I strongly recommend, I'm going to send this over to you personally, like what you could improve on, the checklist and what you're missing. I would strongly recommend pushing on these things this year. And if I had one suggestion, it's get that video testimonial this year. And thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you later.
24/7.
We've worked with a lot of different agencies over the years, and I think we've found, just like most people in this room probably, that they're extremely frustrating, really annoying. Tim and his company is just light years apart from anybody we've ever experienced.
Better leads. Smart contractors, our specialized team. Rank high on Google. Hook Better Leads. HookAgency.com. Smart contractors, our specialized team. Rank high on Google, Hook Better Leads. HookAgency.com.